Yuan Bingyan neglected to try things out, and the way to the transmission of Falling Blossoms helping out Liu Zuyi is truly troublesome. Among the second and third level entertainers in homegrown diversion, Yuan Bingyan can be viewed as a likely stock. Her appearance is sweet and honorable, her demeanor is appropriate for the past and the present, and her acting abilities are additionally entirely moldable. With time, turning into a first-level actress is easy. In any case, a confounding TSALS episode made Yuan Bingyan pass up on the chance of Fox's evil presence that might have been well known. Despite the fact that fans have been hanging tight for Yuan Bingyan's return, Yuan Bingyan has not respected testing the water commonly, however the outcomes have been restricted. Seconds ago, China purchaser F delivered Yuan Bingyan's limited-time video. Yuan Bingyan wears a white shirt and has long streaming hair like noodles in clear soup. She looks spotless and clear. Despite the fact that Yuan Bingyan just showed up on the stage for a couple of moments, it likewise made fans overjoyed. This, is Yuan Bingyan good? So does it imply that she can before long revisitation of media outlets? So everybody is anticipating the stars, the moon, and the Falling Blossom season, which has been sitting tight for a long time in evenings. Is it going to be delivered soon? Yet, joy was transient like firecrackers, on the grounds that the remark area of Yuan Bingyan's limited-time video delivered by China customer F immediately upset, something like for what reason might she at any point actually address the public picture in TSLS to advance fire security? So might others at any point do as well? Comma remarks swiped across the screen, such a remark truly jabbed a lung tube, and the last reply appeared to be so pale. The facts confirm that certain individuals can't open their mouths, and when they open it, they will undoubtedly break 1,000 miles. In the event that Yuan Bingyan can get back in the saddle, then the previous Jiaiji, live transmission Yiji, Zufeng, could likewise return right away. Since the idea of the matter is something similar and it doesn't have anything to do with how much cash, on the off chance that the regulations and guidelines can't make everybody equivalent except differ from one individual to another, then it won't just be futile, yet additionally have a terrible effect. The Chinese Shopper F official blog immediately erased Yuan Bingyan's connected recordings. Yuan Bingyan's trial of the water this time finished in a distressing and barren end. Yuan Bingyan is an entertainer who is profoundly unfortunate, and what is significantly more lamentable is her and Liu Zui's Falling Blossom season, which is covered further and more profound. I have consistently believed that a few entertainers are extremely famous, they look normal, their lines and acting abilities are normal, yet they are exceptionally well known. Perhaps they have the ideal opportunity, spot in individuals? Furthermore, a few entertainers are first class in figure and appearance, and their lines and acting abilities are likewise noteworthy, however they are generally so near the entryway. What's more, it was this a single shot that kept him near the top, and Liu Zui was sadly the last option. Liu Zui looks attractive and has an extremely exceptional despairing demeanor, and his acting abilities are likewise excellent. The screen of the show Falling Blossoms is wonderful. Liu Zui and Yuan Bingyan are both on the web and have a feeling of CP. Assuming that this show is communicated without a hitch, the prominence will not be low, so regardless of whether Liu Zui can't turn into the top stream, essentially the prevalence will rise. However, sadly everything is prepared, simply because of Dongfen. There is no expectation for such a wonderful mannequin show to be communicated. We can anticipate that Liu Zui should shoot more and better attempts to compensate for the profound second thoughts in everybody's heart. 02. The crowd recommended that Wu Jinyan and Cheng Yi help out old ensembles, and usually addressed 3 words, showing the truth of media outlets. Sometime prior, after Zhao Lucy was appraised as the 95th blossom top by the media, fanatics of other contending craftsmen in a similar period were not fulfilled. Said that everybody is on the ascent now, as long as the entertainers brought into the world after 95 are not from kid stars like Wu Lei and Zhang Zifen. Essentially, I haven't appeared for a very long time, and I have just vied for a couple of years. No office has delivered a success show, so how might I get insured straightforwardly? What the fans said is very sensible. As a matter of fact, it isn't simply that the post-95s have a place with the uncertain condition of the universe. The post-90s little blossoms who have entered the 30-year-old imprint, with the exception of Yang Zi and Reba, are viewed as solidly situated. The other individuals are as yet buckling down now, and they are among this gathering who buckle down. The most agreeable circumstance at present is the one with the most famous show. Since the job channels alone are enough for the entertainers to eat for a very long time, also that they actually have dramatizations to be communicated from here on out. This sort of entertainer, regardless of whether he is a slow developer, doesn't make any difference until he is near 30 years of age. Wu Jinyan and Cheng Yi, both brought into the world in 1990, are two of them. Wu Jinyan's prominence and improvement are like that of Cheng Yi. The crowd proposed that the two collaborate, and Yu Zhang answered with just 3 words. The 18-year-old system of Yangtze Castle was crashing into the hotly anticipated Rui's illustrious love in the royal residence, which was believed to be quenched. All things considered, the inverse is a mix of Joseon and Huo Jianhua, who might have felt that Yu Zhengyi would take action. Yet again carry new blood to the large courageous woman Shuangwen Shou. Wei's sister Wei Yingluo, who frantically opened her brilliant fingers and arrived at the zenith of her life, was difficult to screw with when she was a royal residence housekeeper. Subsequent to turning into a dictator in the collection of mistresses, he is inconsiderate while managing foes, and is sufficiently cheeky. To decipher this job, Wu Jinyan works in shedding pounds to accomplish a cool inclination. Realities have demonstrated that difficult work will pay off with the transmission of the show. Not in the least did her and Sukai's relationship with Sukai emerge from the circle, yet she personally out of nowhere became one of the main 90 Blossom powers. In the resulting script solicitations, notwithstanding the inward show, the outer show has not been interfered. Like Wu Jinyan, Cheng Yi's ubiquity was restricted prior to featuring as Yu Sifan. The openness of the male supporting job in Qing Yun Zhi is as yet adequately not. Luckily, the organization allowed him an opportunity. He plays additionally appreciated his part in the eternal work of art Liu Li. It is likewise before the shooting begins to disperse a decent disposition. Eventually, the Element film was sent off, Yu Sifan was granted the roof of the delicate male lead, and Cheng Yi acquired incalculable fans. Albeit these two individuals are not in a similar organization, their demeanor and experience are truly reasonable, and they are both looked over old times. So if you watchers went to the insight about the ladies' chief, Yu Zheng, and remarked that they trusted that the two could collaborate. In such manner, Yu Zheng, who is the substance of show, has consistently centered around topicality. This time, it was significant, and there was no great reason, yet just 3 words to reply, I think. Yu Zheng's response is very acceptable. Wu Jinyan and Cheng Yi's participation assessments are unique, the genuine side of media outlets. While noting Yang Zi's past response, Yu Zheng made sure to his assumption for participation. With regards to the blend of Luo Yangzi and Beilu, it is additionally very sure. The justification for why this assertion was not so specific this time gave space for dithering. Maybe it is a result of the remarks from netizens that certain individuals like the two to act together, and normally certain individuals imagine that the two don't coordinate. All things considered, after such countless long stretches of presentation, they are in 2 distinct organizations. In earlier years, there was no gathering photograph out of the circle, and there were practically no 2 of them in the video of Rukuang Lalan. So whether they are a decent counterpart for being on camera together, as a showmaker, we actually need to think about more. Besides, the 2 of them are profoundly applauded by the organization. In the event that they coordinate, the issue of the position will be examined. At long last, as far as far-reaching show, Cheng Yi strolled toward the fundamental song-combative techniques of the huge male hero. Furthermore, Wu Jinyan's style is more different, so whether to arrive at a collaboration relies upon numerous perspectives. This is the situation with acting in media outlets. Before the authority declaration, everything is dependent upon future developments. Both are great entertainers, yet they are restricted by the organization's play style. Regardless of whether somebody thinks it is appropriate, they will be unable to accomplish. Yu Zheng is a little unsure this time, yet rather shows the reality of individuals in the circle.